Hello everyone, how's it going? We are back for another week's worth of daily, or not daily, but work diaries. That's what it is. So it's good. I actually haven't uploaded the previous 2 videos yet. They are recorded. It's just, well, I mean, they'll be up by now that you're seeing this, but because obviously this one is later chronologically, but I haven't done it as of right now, which I usually always do. Upload the previous week's ones before I start the next week's, but I've just been so busy, you know, with uni assessments the past few days. I just have not had time, you know. So like, let me take you through the last few days. So it's Tuesday today. Back from Friday last week, I had these 2 massive assessments. One was worth, I think, 22% for an economics class. The other one was worth about 30% for a law class. And I was just like I wasn't prepared for either one, really. I hadn't really done too much for either. So I was like, I'm really gonna have to lock in here, you know. So pretty much Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I just studied for them and didn't really do much else other than just study for them. The one on Monday, so yesterday, was the economics one, the 22% one. And that was like an actual like quiz in an hour. So it was like defined, like you only had the hour time, and it was from 11 a.m. till 12 p.m. So you could only do it in that 1 hour. So that happened. That went alright, I feel like. Not super bad. But then this assignment I've got for law is due tomorrow night. So it's not like under time conditions. It's just like an assignment you gotta get done. So that's what I've been working on a lot. It's 1,500 words, but like as a lot of law assignments go, the problem is not necessarily trying to meet the word count because you don't have a lot to write. It's always you've got to try to cut down a lot of words. Probably every assignment, to be honest, not just law, but yeah. So I was at like 3,000 words today. This morning I cut it down to about 2,500, so I still need to do another 1,000 cut down. So it's going to be a good night today or tonight after work, just cutting down words, as well as tomorrow just cutting down words, and I've got to like footnote everything, which shouldn't take too long anyway, but it will take some time. And obviously I'm at work now today, so like this day's like the middle of the day is pretty much gone, but of course that's why I woke up early, about 6:30 today, and I got in about 2 hours worth of cutting down words, and hopefully get in maybe 2 or 3 hours tonight, which should be good, should help. So yeah, that should be nice. I think though, well yeah, I haven't been working out even recently, and I mean, you guys know how consistently I love to work out, so I had to skip some of those as well, you know, just cause just been so flat out with these assignments. But luckily, at least after the one tomorrow does get done, and I submit that, I shouldn't really have, actually that's a lie. I was gonna say I shouldn't have too much on, but that would be a lie. I've still got so much stuff to do after that. It doesn't really get easier, you know, because we do have our mid-semester break next week, so like a week's worth of holiday, but I've still got like 3 different assignments for other stuff. One is for this law club I'm in, which is due on Monday next week. You've got 2 weeks to do it, so they want you to take those whole 2 weeks, but I can only really start on Friday, so I'm gonna have 3 days for that, and then really gonna able to get these assignments done. Thursday I'm gonna be busy the whole day, so yeah. And then the one on, I'm trying to think what other ones are there. The one on, and then I've got this economics seminar I've got to do. I've got to make my slides for that. I don't think that will be too hard, but I think it'll be time consuming, very time consuming. So I mean, like, I do have technically about 2 months until that's happening, but I want to get it done over this mid-semester break, because I just know once the actual semester starts again and weeks worth of classes start again, I'm going to be too busy, so I'm not going to have time. So I've just got to try to get it done over these holidays. That's the time I designated it for. And what's the other thing? Yeah, I've got this other assignment for a law class, which is due, I think, like the week after we come back. So yeah, look, it doesn't get much easier, but I'm just gonna try to focus on the present. And I mean, the present right now is just walking to work, which I'm enjoying. It's nice to be outside. I haven't really been outside much the past few days. Again, just been inside studying. I mean, a little bit I've gotten outside, but not too much. Again, I missed my workouts the last 3 days, including today. I didn't work out, but I did actually just do, before I left, just quickly, 1 set of pull-ups, my max, just to see where my max was at. So I was actually at 14 pull-ups. Like, that was my max I could do in 1 set. And just tested it again for like the first time in like 2 or 3 months. And then we went up to 15, so that's good. That's good. The weighted pull-ups have been working, you know, so that's nice. New PB, which is always motivating to see. Yeah, so a new PB is always motivating to see, so that's good. It keeps the energy up and everything. And yeah, no, like I've been saying, it's just busy, it's just hectic. But again, like I've mentioned in previous videos, I like that it's busy. I would rather that it's busy than not busy. But maybe right now it's a bit too busy. Maybe just drop a notch on the busyness scale, you know. But no, overall it's not too bad, you know. Wow, that's a loud beat. Not sure what happened there. That's crazy. But yeah, no, it's been good otherwise. I mean, I was at university yesterday for a marked class, like they award participation marks for being there. Otherwise I probably wouldn't have gone. But yeah, that is what it is. And what else do I have to do? Not sure. But yeah, it is what it is. Really just assignments and stuff. This is like the real part of the uni semester, which is the hottest, you know, the most frantic, I would say. Because even exams at the end of the semester, or maybe exams is a bit more frantic, but at least with exams you get, there's only like 1 exam per subject. Like some classes have like multiple assessments, you know, and even though the exams are worth more than all of them, it's just like there's only 1, you know. So I don't know, but anyway, I'm pretty much at work. I will talk to you guys on my lunch break. Hello everyone, how's it going? We are back on a nice sunny Tuesday afternoon, and it's a very good day. It's nice and sunny, great weather out, so I'm definitely enjoying the sun that's out here. For me, we just had our first ever, well, not first ever for the place I'm at, for the office I'm at, but first ever for me going to another client's office to like interview them. So that was very exciting, you know, going to another client's office, you know, just having a meeting with them basically. Very a cool experience, definitely, you know, because we had a few over Zoom, but first one in person is always very fun. We've had a few clients come into our office, but none actually that we've gone to their office, well, that I've gone to until now. So that's good. And look, I snagged a few goodies from their front desk. Some of a bit of lollies and stuff. I think this one I already had this one, but I've got 2 more, so I'll have those at some point. Those would be nice, some chewy lollies. But yeah, no, it's been good. It was fun. We went in a taxi there and back, and yeah, nice and chill. There was in the meeting, there was, I think, maybe 7 people, and so like 6 were all like proper adults, and obviously I'm not counting myself in that. I'm not really a proper adult. No, I'm just joking. Well, I mean, by age, you know, I'm 21, but I don't know, I feel like I'm still young at heart, you know. So yeah, I'm a kid still in what do they call it, yeah, a kid at heart, you know. So there was like, yeah, 6 other like real adults, like we're talking probably like 40 years old plus, and so I'm like 21 obviously, so a lot younger than everyone else. And then someone brought their kid in, because it's school holidays right now, so they brought their kid in to the meeting, and their kids, I think, was like 10 years old, and like I feel like the kid was like looking at us like, hey, you're all so old, but it's like 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 remember, like we are closer in age than, you know, than I am to the rest of the people. So it's like I wanted to make that point, but I didn't. Yeah, I wanted to make that point, but I didn't. But yeah, like I feel like, you know, I'm still young at heart. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, so that's been good. Also, what is coming up, what I've been informed of recently is, because of my law society, I think I did touch on this, I have touched on this at some point in the series, but to get onto my law society you need to be elected, and so obviously like that calls for getting votes and everything, and I just found out someone else is going most likely for the same position I'm going to go for this year. So now I know, like I was pretty sure they were going to, but now it hasn't been confirmed, but it seems like it's pretty likely they are. So yes, that means I've got some competition on my hands, and that means I've got to get ahead of the ball game, and I've got to try to really just maximize the amount of people that are going to vote for me, you know, because at the end of the day, yeah, like I said, it's an election, so it's pretty much a popularity contest. Whoever's more popular wins. So I've got to try to make sure I meet more people, know more people, everything like that. So I'm just trying to focus on that, really. Although I can't do much now that I'm at work, but what I have been doing is sending out a few more follow requests, just like names of people I kind of recognize, or, you know, in their profile picture, if I kind of recognize them, I'll send them a follow request. But again, I don't really know how much that does, to be honest, just a follow request on Instagram. Like in 6 months time when they're voting, are they probably going to remember me? Probably not, but hey, it's the 1%ers that we do. So anyway, it is what it is. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all I've got for now. I will talk to you guys on the way home. How's it going, everyone? We are back post work for the day. You know, I don't know if I'm glowing yet, but it's okay. Let me give you guys a bit of a fit check. There we go. But yeah, no, I feel like I'm a bit quiet, a bit monotone right now. I don't know, I think it's just because the whole street is quite quiet. Again, it's school holidays, so there's not as much traffic or anything, which is probably a good thing. Ease up the congestion on the roads. The roads take a toll, you know. The roads are always busy, no matter what time of the day. You know, even 3 a.m. in the morning. There's always people on the road, so give them a little bit of breathing space. That's what I say. So anyway, just got that done. Now, I mean, I don't have anywhere I'm going the rest of the night, but I still do have like a few things I've got to do. So it's right now, yeah, 5 p.m. Just got out of the office. Then 6:30, I've got a quick call with someone where I've got to explain a few concepts. And then 7 o'clock, I'm getting my own feedback for this thing, for one of the law clubs I'm on, this like article thing. Just giving me feedback on the stuff I did for it, you know, how to improve or what was good or whatever. And then I've got, for the rest of the night, pretty much just doing my assignment. I think I told you guys I'm at about 2,500 words right now, and I want to get down to about 1,500 because that's how much it is, and it's due tomorrow night. So if I can get that done, that would be pretty good. Although I've been speaking to a few friends on our group chat, and they're saying it took like 4 hours to get 150 words off, and I've got to get 1,000 words off. So look, I don't know how it's going to go, but we will see. And well, I've got to get the words off, but then I've also got to like footnote and like cite my sources and everything, which will take a bit of time as well. So I don't know if I'll get that all done tonight, but I still do have tomorrow. But yeah, we'll see. I don't want to really be going right up until the last minute tomorrow. I'd like to have it done at least a few hours before, just because, again, you know, you never want to leave everything to the exact last minute. You know, even though I'm leaving it till the day's due. I actually took an extension. It was the first ever extension I've taken. We get at our university like a free 2-day extension if we ask for it. And so I just asked for it, and so I got it. So I mean, it was actually due yesterday on Monday, but yeah, got the extension, so it's fine. I mean, I think most people have, so yeah, it's fine. But yeah, no, it's good. Anyway, so we just have to get that stuff done. It should be tough, but at the end of the day, it's what it's all about, you know. It's what it's all about. I think I would have listened back to some seminars to hear the lecturer talk about some of the topics, which I'll do right now as I'm eating dinner, which is tough because I just want to like relax and watch some YouTube. But hey, it's what you got to do. I did that last year during the exam period. I would just watch the lecture during like the lectures, during when I was eating lunch and dinner, even though I'd usually watch YouTube and just watch some chill stuff, whatever I want when I'm eating lunch and dinner. But hey, desperate times call for desperate measures, so you gotta do what you gotta do. So that's just me. Again, I'd like to edit the videos from last week as well for this series, but I still don't think I'm gonna get a chance to do that until probably Thursday, so we shall see. But yeah, it's gonna be tough. And then I mean, Thursday I'm working again, so I'll already have this next week's worth of videos all recorded, but yeah, they're gonna get a bit delayed, it seems like. The upload time though, I guess overall doesn't really matter too much. It's more just about making sure they all get up and in chronological order, because otherwise they're not gonna make sense if we've got the later videos coming up between or before the earlier videos. It's like the perils of being a university student, you know. I feel like I've just got so much on, but again, I think that's a good thing rather than a bad thing. But it just means, yeah, a lot of stress and you're just feeling really busy. I wouldn't say I'm feeling exhausted, but I'm feeling really busy. Maybe in like a week or two you ask me again, I'll probably say I'm feeling exhausted from just doing all this stuff. But it is what it is. It's gotta go hard, you know. Go hard to go home, as they say. So yeah, that's what it's all about. Anyway, I'll probably hang up the video here and we will talk next on Thursday.